Yeah, good shot of what started out as Ross, and then after the civil insurrection got dedicated to General Sherman. It's now the Sherman Building. And you can see there's someone like me doing the walking tour. That's the cottage where you start, like I said, and then you continue down there to the statue and back. We're going to go up to the cottage and wind out the walking tour. So part of my winding out of the tour here is going to be what we'd call a bandstand, gazebo, call it, and up to the early 1900s, they used to used to have a band. They would play bands up here. 1910, 1912, they have a little band playing as veterans would walk around, listen to a band. But there's probably hasn't been any music here for a while. But it's got a cool ceiling and everything. Veterans would sit out here next to the cottage. It was built around 1910, and I think hard to memorize all this building, because you start off your tour right here with the guy who started the criminal bank. What's his name? Riggs. Yeah, the guy who started the Riggs National Bank, built that in 1910 as a residence to live in. But as the soldiers' home got bigger and taken over, it got handed over, which is now, that's the Lincoln's, the center where you start your tour. And you can go up to the cottage and everything. So we're back up to the cottage, and I'm come around here and show you the Lincoln statue. Okay, the tour winds up. As you come back up to the cottage. The cottage tour itself is not part of this. You got a separate ticket. But like I said, if you're on, struggling, come on down. Tickets are only like $20, something like that. And also, if you're on government assistance, like me, I won't be ashamed. I'm a retiree on SSDI and whatnot. So, they got a program where they'll let you in for free. You can walk in and you can even I got to open the door. They got a little key. They changed it. I was the last one to use. They used to be able to use the old style key, but looks like they changed it. But so I'm glad I got that video. Check out my video of me opening. But anyways, around the 1970s, started cleaning up. I found a picture where there was a plaque here, the ladies, like in the 1970s. And then around 2008, I think, 2009. Yeah, that's when it really started to come together. And they finally refurbished the house. They tried to get the Lincoln desk from the White House moved back here where we wrote the Emancipation Proclamation, but they said no. So all the furniture, original furniture, was gone, and stuff like that. But there's some original flooring, wallpaper you can see, and check out the door. I don't want to give too much away, but you can see the desk if you go to the White House. It's in the bedroom. Wait for it. The Lincoln bedroom. And speaking of old Abe, greatest president ever. They, like I said, in 2009, to start off this whole thing, and it was declared a national memorial, believe it or not, just like everything else down the mall. And they installed this sculpture. And believe it or not, this is actually a life-size, actual 2-scale portrait. So you can walk up and see, you had to look up, see Lincoln. And I'm, 5'11" and a half. And so he was like, 6'2" or something like that. So, and if you notice too, most statues of all people, they're on the horse, the equestrian statues. But if you notice this person, and a lot of people, wanted to show Lincoln the man of the person, and he's off the horse, and that's intentional. And he used to, like I said, take the summer car and ride around to the U.S. Soldier Cemetery, which I'll have part in this video coming up that winds up the tour, and come back here. And he used to ride around a horse. Right, Abe? So, greatest president ever lived. Saved our republic from dissolving and kept freedom alive. So we're going to go down to the U.S. Soldier Cemetery and find out the virtual tour. Go back to the Lincoln Building. I got to hand in my visitor's pass.